great to have you with us from Faurot Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense will have the football first. And here comes Austin Simmons. He could not miss last time out. Completed better than 80% of his passes, more than 200 yards, leading his squad to a W.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making...
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to...
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He fields the punt in his own end zone. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Aggies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. A matchup that we're going to lock in on, left side of the line, and whether they can keep this edge rusher at bay. Running inside, it's Owens. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They feed him again. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to...
There he goes! The 30! Past the tap. Touchdown, Tigers! He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll run this play from the pistol. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Horton. Still running at the 40. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6. The extra point here would tie the game. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Can't get him to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Using his legs, it's Roberts. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Reed. With the catch, it's Horton. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama, big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route 80 yards and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch, and this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack, still going to be tough to stop.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Reed looking to buy time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Wants to adjust the pattern. Again, it's Reed. Right on the money. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he's stopped short.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Might have a chance. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to Hardy on 1st down. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense, because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack, because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through, and gets the big sack.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons on 3rd. Working that left side now. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the 1st quarter. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Here's Reed to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. Oh, he's got some space. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Motion from the wideout. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's Simmons to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Aggies! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Simmons. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
It'll be 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Rushes on him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Reed shoots it to the left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got... Takeaway, and now they're in business. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it on the counter. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. You know, David, this is... what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Missouri!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Power football with the run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick release on the RPO. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Stepping to the right. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
I mean, some quarterbacks have a hard enough time just completing passes in the pocket, but to do it on the run, like when you got that kind of speed and that kind of momentum going, it takes a special kind of athlete, and that quarterback, he's a different breed.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Throwing Reed. Makes the catch. It's Bussey. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On third and short, the power run here. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on third down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. These corners going to give them some space. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Utah taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. And it's the Utes trying to stay perfect as they eye a 5th straight win. It's been a dream start to the season, and really this game here today as well. Time to find out if they can finish the job. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game at Memorial Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Reed. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Back to throw, it's Reed. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up 4th down.
As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big 4th down stop.
Simmons on the play fake. Working that left side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, he threw a touchdown on the last drive. You saw him on the sideline talking to his play caller. Let's keep throwing it. They can't stop us. So here they are in the very next drive. First play, they're taking a shot. This offense right now, you can tell, they feel like they're unstoppable throwing.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. The defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really,
maybe a crease. Oh, what a cut! And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here's Reed to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the second level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Gets open down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Hardy to begin the drive.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Hardy. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Trucks through the defender. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Austin Simmons, the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lee. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Knocked down in the backfield, and, boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Here we go. Throwing Simmons. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. Powers through. Runs it all the way down. Almost. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it. It's Hardy. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
One final play before the end of the quarter. On the run, it's Edwards. Picks up the first down. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They're going to ride this running back. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know...
Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Aggies. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Aggies get it right back.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. They go play action with Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Simmons from the gun on third down. Lets it fly on the move. Leap and grab for a big gain. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Running the red zone, it's Hardy. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. Here's Simmons to throw. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Gets it to him on the screen. Hard-hitting tackle.
Yeah, and that's a big stop by this defense because now you've got this offense in a predictable situation. It's 4th and goal. We got to get the touchdown, but now we got to put the ball in the air.
And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
To the ground. He's got it again. Finding some room. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. We got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The give to the left. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Quick release by the QB. Could not make his way to the corner.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get 1 more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Simmons gets rid of it. It's complete to the left. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable. And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great. Now the Tigers will take their final timeout of the half. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Well, with the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block, but boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there, the defense did. Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not full, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football. The defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut on them. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throwing Simmons. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Back to pass, it's Simmons. That's it. They get to him and pull him down, and they save the game. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win?
Stadium, Baton Rouge. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Utah Utes and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, checking in with Morgan Scalley. He told me before the game he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Utes will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So LSU's offense will go on the attack first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He was right on target in their victory last time out. Better than 70% completion rate and more than 350 yards. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run from the shotgun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Utah Utes offense will now get its first chance with the football. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
And this offense is going to have their hands full, and especially this offensive line. And it's not just this year. Like, you watch this group, they're dominant, they're physical. Like, they're gonna make you earn everything you get. But it seems like with this program, Palmer, it's year after year after year. Plug and play, next guy, physical, fast, disruptive defensive linemen.
Yeah, they've set a standard, I think, at that position, at this school. When you look around college football, they're always dominant up front. They're able to recruit a specific athlete tailored to their style of defense and attacking. And it doesn't matter what year it is, who the opponent is, this D-line creates a lot of problems, and they're living in the backfield.
Using his feet. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Utes will have it 1st and 10. The option, the keeper. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Got the first down. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got it. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They go to the draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He might want another play. They'll try it over the left side. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. LSU now operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll run play action. Got his man down the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Tiger! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their way.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. On target to the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Lost the defense, he's wide open. It's a seam wide open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense. And make big plays.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Complete. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. He leaves it with the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the boot, looking for his man. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First part was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but Chip breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Price. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Utes will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They're going to field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Gives it on the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. Quarterback keep. Give to the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Utes have it with a first and 10. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll try the run. There's a crease. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Briggs. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's second and 6. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Quick step and go. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass on second down. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Setting up the screen. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Pocket breaking down. He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Utes! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking pick 6 all the way to the house, that could really end up costing them.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how... looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Unloads quickly. Turning it on. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Pressure coming. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the number 11 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Huskies with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Just a little off. Incomplete. The Utes will call on their punt team. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll field the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. So now it's second and long. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's a little room there. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Briggs. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Tigers are rolling down the field. It'll be a draw. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long first down marker just short of the goal line. From the gun, the ground game. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He wants to throw it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. They're going to run it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they're after him! And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. There is a player still down on the field, and it is an LSU Tiger. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the returner will be brought down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. False start on offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. He's got it on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll run the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Utes line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got out of trouble and throws. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Could not make his way to the corner. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. They're going to run it to the right. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Utes send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Looking downfield on first down. Pucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The give to the big fullback. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he'll be brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Might as well stick with him. There's some room. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense in press coverage. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Utah! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Tigers setting out their offense ready to get this drive started. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. On target. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. And his throw is incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. His 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. Makes a deep grab. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. The Tigers are back on top.